In this video, let's take a look over what is Get-It and how we can use Get-It in our Flutter application to manage the dependency injection and also locating all the services with more ease. But before that, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. This channel shall provide you all the premium and best content over Flutter that you may not get anywhere else. But before jumping into our coding part, let's understand what is Get-It. Now consider Get-It just as a service locator package that Flutter provides us. With the help of Get-It, the task of dependency injection under a Flutter application comes more handy and more manageable. Now there are certainly two ways and certainly two main get arguments between developers over when to use Get-It and when to use provider. Now according to me, provider is not a dependency injection tool but just a state management tool. But you can also use provider for dependency injection by providing context everywhere, but that's come more boilerplate code and we don't need boilerplate code, and that comes a point of Get-It. Get-It is nothing but inversion of control that allows us to register all of our classes that are classes types and also request it from anywhere, and we can have all of our access to a particular class which contains all of our services. Now, this was a brief explanation of why you should use Get-It instead of a provider if you don't need any spaghetti code and also a boilerplate code. So with that said, enough talking, let's start off our actual tutorial. So first of all, we can go under our path.yaml file and get the dependency of Get-It. And in order to take a deep dive over Get-It, let's locate our current location of the user with the help of location package. So now we shall be simply moving into our project folder. And let's create a new folder for all the services, and under our views I have just an empty stateless widget which is our home view. So first of all, we can simply move under our services and create a new file for the locator of all the Get-It thing, and under this first of all let's have an instance of Get-It. So yeah, let's have Get-It to be Get-It, that shall be equal to Get-It, and after that let's have a new method which will be of a void. So yeah, let's have a new method of locator. And under this method we shall be simply registering all of our models which will be available under our Flutter application. So for now we can go back under our services and create a new file. Under this file we shall be simply creating a new class of location, and under this class first of all let's have an instance of location, and after having this thing let's have a current location of the user, and after having the instance of location let's have a new location of the current user. So for that thing let's create a new folder for an entire model. So yeah, let's have all the models, and under model I shall be creating a new file for location model. So yeah, let's have a new location model, and under this location model I will be simply having a new location model. Under our location model it shall be consisting of two final values under a form of double for latitude and one more final double for longitude. Easy thing. And once you have done this, let's have a default constructor for it. So yeah, let's have location model under a form of required. So yeah, let's have required for this of latitude and also one more required for this of longitude. We can go back under our entire location service, and yeah, let's have instance of our location model. So once we have gotten all of our models, let's have a stream of all the current location. So for handling stream I will be simply using a stream controller under a type of location model. Now on the screen, that is under somewhere card, you may see a detailed explanation of how to use location under Flutter application. So you may watch that video if you need a brief explanation about how to implement location, that is location service under our Flutter application. So here I will be simply writing a new controller, and that shall be simply equal to a stream controller which will be under a type of our location model dot broadcast. And after having this thing we shall be also requiring an instance of a stream. So here let's have a stream location model. So here let's have a new location model for get data, that shall be simply equal to location controller dot stream. So once we have done everything that will be required, let's have a new location service. So here I shall be simply writing a new location service. First of all we shall be simply asking the permission to the user. So here let's have location dot request permission, and here we can simply have our then phrase, and here if the following permission is granted, let's have a new permission status. Alright, not status but status. So here under our arrow function let's remove it off. Let's go old style. So here I can simply say if permission status is equal to permission status of granted, and here we can simply say location dot on location change dot listen, and here it shall be taking a new event. So under our following event I can simply say current location shall be equal to location model, and under this first of all it will be taking two different parameters. So here let's have a new location data. So I can copy this, paste it here, but here let's have a latitude, and also we shall be requiring longitude. So here let's have longitude as well. And now let's go under our locator, and here we shall be simply taking up the instance of our entire model of our location model. So here I can be simply writing a new getit, that is the instance of getit, and simply register a following getit under a form of singleton, that is a lazy singleton. Now the purpose of using lazy singleton is that the following model shall be only initialized once the following app is loaded. That only when we shall be requiring the purpose of our model, at that time only we shall be requiring, that is we shall be taking up data from the model. Now here after writing getit dot any other thing, now here you can also see we will be simply getting a factory. Now using the register factory we shall be taking all of the data, that is we shall be listening all of the changes over our model, but we shall not require this thing for now. So here we shall be simply writing the following thing here and register our following location model. So here let's have our new location model, and here I will be simply returning this, that is removing this. Cool. So once we have done this we are good to go, and here instead of having this code we can simply remove it from here, and instead of having this thing I will be simply writing here location controller dot add a following event, and under a following event I will be simply writing a new model of our location model. So here let's have our location model. Now it shall be requiring both of the following parameters. So here let's have location data dot latitude, and also we shall be requiring a longitude. So here let's have location data dot longitude. So now we shall be creating one more method for simply getting all of the data of the following service. So for that purpose here I will be simply writing a new future method. Now here the following future method will be under the type of our model. So here we shall be simply writing location model, and under this let's have a new try catch block. So here let's have a try catch block. So under our E I will be simply writing a new condition, or if we are getting a platform exception. So here I can simply say if E is platform exception, we shall be simply printing up a new statement. So here let's have E dot message, easy thing. And once we have done this, let's move under our try block. So under our try block let's have a new variable for location. So here let's have a location, and that shall be simply equal to await location dot to be a location user, that is user location, and that shall be simply awaiting for location dot get location. And here let's make the following process to be asynchronous, easy. We can be simply asserting that the following current location, that is our current location, shall be equal to location model. Under this let's have a new type. So here under latitude I can be simply writing user location of latitude, and also for the case of longitude I shall be simply writing longitude, that is user location dot longitude. But after having all of this I can be simply returning our current location. So let's return our current location. We can go back under our locator, and here I can simply say getit dot register factory, cause the following data shall be changing of our entire location service. So here let's have location service. We can go under our prospect.yaml file, and here at the top of our main method we shall be simply writing here locator. So now we have our entire home view here. So first of all let's move under our home view, and under our home view let's have a new floating action button. So here let's have floating action button for a floating action button, which on press for now does nothing. We shall be simply having a child for an icon. So I can simply say a new variable, and that shall be simply equal to getit, and here let's have a type to our getit. So here let's have a location service, and here let's have a parenthesis and have a semicolon, and that's it. In only a single line of code you can simply get the instance of our location service. And here under onPress method, if I simply say here location service dot get location, the following thing shall be implied. We won't be needing any following current context of a current class or any sort of thing. This is it. Format document once, and now let's test it out. So let's clear it once and go under our main method. Let's load our entire application once. Now we may get our entire thing of platform exception error, that cause we have added a new dependency, but still let's try it out. But before trying it out, let's go under location service under our method, and here I shall be simply printing up my current location. So here I can simply say print current location, easy thing. Now let's try it out. So after pressing this, we are getting instance of our location model, but you don't need this, but let's have latitude. And now let's press this. Cool, so we are getting our entire latitude. Now the following value of latitude shall be same cause the emulator is just at a still place. But after having this print statement, I can print it one more statement here of longitude. And now let's test it out. Now here you may see we are getting our latitude and longitude as well. Congratulations, we have successfully implemented GetIt under our entire Flutter application for implementing a following code of getting location of a current user. Now feel free to modify your entire methods with the help of GetIt. You just need to locate the following services and models under your locators. But you know what, we don't need our entire model here. We only needing our entire service cause it is a general practice of using locator, that is GetIt only for all the services. Now with that said, let me explain to you about all of the things that we have did today. So first of all, you can simply create a new method of locator. Under this, you just need to register your entire services. Now the registration may take a factory and also a lazy singleton or singleton. Now if the instances of your current service is changing time to time, you should use register factory, and if else you only need an instance at one more time, that is just a single time, you need to use lazy singleton. We can go under our main.dart file and here simply locate our entire locator under our main method, and after that we can simply go under our entire view where we need to simply get the instance of our service, and here we need to get the instance of location service. So we can simply write GetIt under type of location service, and that's it. So under type of onPress, we are simply getting our location service dot get location, cause under our get location we are simply getting a future of our entire data, that is current location of latitude and also for longitude. So in this way you can simply use GetIt for getting all of your instances, that is service instances, under a type of service locator. So I think we should keep it all for today. So if you have loved this tutorial, please hit that like button. Also subscribe if you are new to this channel. Now let me tell you that over my Instagram I will be posting daily new posts over Flutter, Dart and Firebase. So I request you to follow me there as well to stay with me connected and also get current updates over our channel. So with that said, I will see you in the next one with another great tutorial over backend programming in Flutter. Till then, have a good day. Goodbye.